Welcome back to the deep dive. So today we are tackling something you've probably seen advertised online, the XG99 Smart Headphones.
Hmm.
And they come with this huge promise, right? Real-time translation for over 100 languages.
Yeah,
It sounds like the ultimate travel gadget.
it really does. And our mission really was to figure out if these open-ear headphones actually deliver on that.
Or if it's just a slick marketing pitch.
Exactly. And the big thing we found right away, I mean, the insight that cuts through all the noise, is that the hook here is pure convenience.
Convenience.
Yeah, just the ability to, point and speak. It's not about professional, flawless interpreter-level accuracy. You shouldn't expect that.
Okay, so let's unpack that convenience then.
Yeah.
Starting with just the physical design. These are an open ear construction and they have these ear hooks.
Right.
Which to me sounds great because you can still hear what's going on around you. You hear the traffic, you hear the barista calling your name.
And that awareness is absolutely the core design priority, no question.
But there has to be a trade-off.
Oh, there's a huge trade-off. If safety and awareness are priority one, audio purity has to take a back seat. It's just unavoidable.
Or less bass.
A lot less deep bass, and you get significantly more outside noise bleeding in. They're stable enough for sports, sure, and they're fine for podcasts.
Yeah.
But if you consider yourself an audio purist, these are going to be really frustrating.
So that brings up a question for me. If awareness is the main goal, why are they spending so much energy marketing the translation accuracy? That feels like a massive contradiction.
Well, that's where you have to dig into the details. The XG99 boasts 4 different translation modes, like a conversation mode, a lesson mode.
Mm-hmm.
But what we found is that even their claim of near instant translation is really just fast enough.
Fast enough for what?
For casual, really simple phrases. It falls way short of the kind of complex live interpretation you'd need in, say, a business meeting.
And this whole capability is fragile, isn't it? It relies completely on having a data connection.
It does. And that is a critical functional limitation. These modes are all cloud-based,
Ah.
which means if you hit a weak data spot, like in a subway or a remote cafe, the whole thing can just stall. It stops working right when you'd need it the most.
Which brings us to the app you have to use, EarJoy. Our analysis shows it has, well, a pretty mid-pack rating, even with tons of downloads.
That's a good way to put it, mid-pack.
Pairing is easy, you get handy pop-up battery info, but the criticisms are all about reliability. We're talking weird auto-detect quirks and general frustration.
But that immediately makes you ask who the audience for this is.
Right.
The data really suggests that to use these successfully, you need patience. You have to be willing to tinker. They're very entry-level compared to specialty brands.
So probably a risky gift for someone who isn't very tech-savvy.
I would say so. Imagine being stuck somewhere trying to communicate, and you're fighting with an app just to get it to work. It's not ideal.
Okay, so given that hit or miss performance, we absolutely need to talk about the risks. Let's start with safety and buyer protection.
A vital safety check first. We all know that noise above 85 decibels over time causes damage.
Sure.
And while the open-ear design helps, it discourages you from cranking the volume to drown out the world, you can still overdo it.
So what's a practical test?
It's simple. Set the volume so you can still have a comfortable chat with someone standing at arm's length. And for translation, just step away from window traffic. It makes a huge difference.
And on the policy side, with a product this unproven, our sources really emphasize protecting yourself. Given how unreliable the translation can be, you have to pay with a method that gives you strong dispute protection. And watch out for short trial periods. That's a recipe for buyer's remorse.
It is.
So if we synthesize all this, the XG99 is basically an entry-level translation tool. It's chasing impulse buys, and it's best for a patient traveler who's willing to wrestle with a mid-pack app.
I think that's fair. It's for occasional simple phrases, not for replacing a human interpreter.
Definitely not.
And here's a final thought for you to consider. Think about how the necessity of that open-ear design, the very thing that preserves your safety and awareness, inherently limits the accuracy of the audio it's trying to translate.
Huh.
Because it allows wind and noise to get in. The very feature that's designed for your well-being is working directly against the clean audio input needed for reliable translation.